So this is how you can create a 3D array in PowerShell. So as you can see here, this is the syntax for it, but how does a 3D array look like versus a 2D array? So I've got a diagram here. 2D arrays essentially have this shape. You can imagine it like an Excel worksheet. So it's got rows here and it's got columns going across. And 3D array is basically one sheet and then the second sheet and the one behind it. So this is the first sheet. So you can see it's got columns going across and then it got rows going down here. And you can see, so that's one of them there. And then behind it is another sheet. So just like in Excel, you can have two sheets, three sheets. So in this instance, 3D arrays have 1, 2 sheets. This is the first sheet. And this is the second. In PowerShell, you use the @ symbol and then open bracket, close bracket. So that's, you can imagine it as your first sheet, the first dimension. And then within here, you've got another dimension here, what's within the first sheet. So you've got one column here, second column, third column, fourth column, and then you've got 3 rows here, 1, 2, 3. So you can see the shape here. If you imagine this, these are the rows and these are the columns. And the same here, second sheet, you can see the same layout, first column, second column, third, fourth, and then you've got 3 rows here. So this is what is the shape of this will be 2 sheets or here, and it got 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and it got 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is what the difference is. With 2D array, you would only end up with this part of the code. So you wouldn't have a second sheet as such, like in the Excel example. So you would only have one sheet, and this is the second one. And then you can access the elements like this. So you can access, this is the, so it's 0 index space. So this is the 0 element. So this will be this one, and this is 1. So that's the second one over here. And then you're accessing the first row, so that would be 0 and row 1, and then you're accessing the second column. So if we start here, 0, 1, 2, so that's 7. So if I run this code and let's see if we get 7, and as you can see here, we did get 7 at the output because that's what the indexing here is referring to. And same with the other one, we're accessing the first sheet. So remember, it starts off at 0, so this will be 0 here, 0, and this will be 1, and then we're accessing the second row, so that's 0, 1, 2 as the second row, and we're accessing the first element, so that'll be 21. If I run this code now, and as you can see, we get the answer 21. So I hope this makes sense. So this is what the 2D array looks like, and this is what the 3D array looks like. And this is how you access and create a 3D array in PowerShell.